Hello everyone, welcome back into Green Hell. So I've just been collecting some rope and just started some chopping down some more bamboo trees. So I got into the bug report section of the Green Hell Discord channel and had a look at some of the things people have been saying. Some of the things I've encountered have already been reported. The main one that I'm concerned about at the moment is the sleep glitch. I've tried it a few times and it's happened every time. No matter where I choose to wake up, it's still pulling me out at the end of it's registering that I slept for 8 hours. So if I went to bed at 10 and I wake up after 4 hours, which should be 2 o'clock, it's still waking me up as if I'm waking up at 6. So the time's being wasted. So that one is already registered over there. I did come across a couple of others that were starting to cause me some concern. A couple of people had mentioned how they'd gone 40 odd days without rain, and I actually calculated how long it had been since it had rained within my game, and it was about 35 days, and that's not normal. Dry season, I've done it a few times where I've actually kept count of the days, and it's generally between, depending on how your days are ticking over, between 13 and 15 days. Wet season seems to go for 25 days exactly. Through what I've experienced, each time I've counted, it's been 25 days. So I was getting concerned about the rainy season, but it has just started back up for me. It's not raining at the moment, but it has started back up. So still though, that was still virtually twice as long as normal. What else did I come across? Oh, that's flew a long way. What else? Yeah, there was a few little ones. I can't remember everything. I tended to just notice whether the ones that I'd come across had been reported. No one's mentioned the fire one, so maybe maybe it's been so long since I've cooked on the fire, it just seems to be taking longer than normal. So I did have the graphical glitch with some of the cappy meat on the dryer. Some of those pieces are showing to be twice the size as normal. So the next time I get something to put on the dryer, I'll take notice of the graphic for that, see what size it is. Apart from that, I think that was everything. So it just seems to be, there's not anything game breaking, but there seems to be quite a few little niggly glitches. So that seem to be across the board, whether you're playing it single player or multiplayer. So yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. But I'm absolutely positive they will get to the bottom of them all and fix them, because they've been absolutely awesome responding to people throughout the whole course of the game being available. They've pretty much kept to their roadmap spot on, so I have every confidence that they'll get everything sorted. So what have we, oh, some more droppings. Don't particularly need them. There aren't as many around here as there were at the other locations, so I am grabbing them, whether I really need to or not. So, oh, that's right. The other one that I hadn't noticed in there was about my drop the logs on the mud, with it clipping through. So I will go back and when I've got a bit more time, oops, I'll write that one. Did that just bounce there? Nice if it did, I think it did. There, so rain. So all my pots are filling back up because that was getting a little bit desperate water-wise. Oh, here's something we can just quickly pop on the dryer and see what the graphic does. Don't need these. Well, I was hoping I'd find perhaps a bird or maybe a peacock bass in a trap. There was a couple of angelfish which I didn't bother about. They're not really worth it, I don't think. Let's take this up to the next pile. I went through and put in the rope on all those frames that I had already completed, and once that was complete I just collected more rope and I've dropped that on the floor. It's actually on the shoreline. I didn't drop it on one of the mud frames. I'm a little bit paranoid now. If I drop something on there it may or may not stay, so I thought it was safer to leave the the rope on the shore. There's perhaps 50 lots of rope there, plus what I've got on me. Not a lot. It's really not a lot of frames when you stop to think about it. I think we'll start dropping these in. So I won't be putting them on the floor. They'll just be taking time to drop them all into place. So we are getting towards the little bit deeper water sections. So, no, I thought that was one of my logs. Oh, I've got two. Oh, okay. I've got two regular logs over there that I can put towards a planter. Since as we know from that they won't despawn anymore. Which is good. I tidied up my long sticks so that I'm not walking in them all the time. I've got the furnace going. Yep, the furnace going again. Just to get some more charcoal in readiness for all this mud that's going to be needed shortly. Seem to be finding some more sticks on the ground again, thankfully. I seem to go through maybe 2 in-game days. There was no sticks on the ground, there were no bananas on the trees, the nut trees weren't dropping any nuts, and now everything seems to be back to normal. So it's been a strange couple of in-game days, to be honest. Not sure whether the game glitches were causing me serious problems with my save or not. So with the amount of time that it took to get those 3 frames in over there, I really didn't want it to be a problem with the save. Okay, so we're all done along there. Yep. So that looks like that whole section's now, yes. Still a lot to go, but okay, how are we going? Yep, I'll have a bite. Maybe a couple of those. And we'll just have that nut. Okay, we've got time to get that over on the dryer. So quite relieved that the rain's come back too. was also starting to cause me some worry. Although I suppose there's a possibility that because this is a new location, the rain is on a different schedule, maybe? I suppose that could be a possibility, so I'll have to take notice of the day number. I think we're on 361. And count again for the... Should there be a third one there? Oh, not sure. And yeah, and count the rain days again and see if it's the same as it was before, or if we're slightly different now that we're in a different location. I kind of assumed that the entire jungle would have rainy season at the same time, but maybe not. So let's just go along row by row, and then I'll know where I'm up to. Oh, look at the beautiful butterflies. Don't often see the two colours flying together. You tend to have... What's that doing on that? Oh, you tend to have big groups of yellow ones, orange ones, and big groups of blue ones just flying together, but not the two colours flying at the same time. Yep. I should be going along better than I thought. I honestly thought that it was gonna... I mean, that's a fairly largish dent, I suppose, there, but it's going a lot further than I thought. I thought by the time we'd done... I thought by the time we'd completed the second level, with that we would have really deforested this a lot more, but I'm pleasantly surprised that we haven't. Still, see, even though it's raining, it's still quite bright here, which is good. Which way are we going? Oh. No, I can't seem to actually get this one that I want. So choose every single one other than the one I want. There we go. I know it really doesn't matter, I just want to make sure that I'm going in a straight line with the frames and not jumping all over the place. Okay, and getting tired again. No, yeah, it's about half, isn't it? And I'll need to go over and put that parrot meat on the dryer. Oh, there's not many here. We'll get these put in and then go back over, grab something to eat. Let's see. Oh, that one's done. I do like the bamboo, how it looks. It just looks neater as well. Oh, I've got 4. I obviously one dropped there instead of, which is why when I finished the other pile there's only 2, and why there's 4 here. So we'll get that entire row done. Don't think I can... What weight are we at? I really can't do that though anyway, because then I'll need to drop them to be able to pick them up, and then I might lose them, so let's not do that. Yep, just go and get that one. So, this hasn't taken as long as I was expecting, which is good. So we've already only got 2 rows to go, which is great. Oh no, we've still got all these sticks to put in. I've got a few over here. Could just put a few in for however much rope I've got on me. Now where did we get up to? There's an awful lot of rope needed. There we go. Well, they've been tricky sometimes. 5. And so, oh, still got one. I think that's it. I think I picked up the ones. A couple did fall. I'm pretty sure I picked those up. Right, so there's another completed one. Yep. Come on. And that should be it for the rope. Yep. So it's getting a bit tired and a bit dark now, so here's my pile of rope. Just restock. So I've got all these pots now, should all be full of water, so we can... Yep, excellent. That and that. We will need a piece of meat when we get up there, so I don't need to worry about any fats. What time is it? Oh, well, as long as it's before about 10. I don't want to really go to bed any later than 10 now. Okay, so... You see, that's the normal size of the cappy on here, and that's how huge it is. So, oh, that's going on as normal size, so hopefully that was just a weird little... Oh, shoot that one. Eat that big one off. And hopefully everything else we put on there will be normal size now. Oh, damn, I was dirty. Only a little bit too, and it still gave me parasites. Oh. Of course, there's no orange mushrooms on here just because we need them. Or here. Oh. Yes, thank you. Oh, that was... Yeah, sometimes you can be, level 2, level 3 dirt and not get parasites. Very rarely get parasites from that little dirt. So, yep, that'll do. So it's gonna... Look, I can just... Yep, see, and it automatically, for some reason, the bar down there all flashes red and just wakes you up. Oops. At the time it was going to wake you up at if you waited the full time. So that time looks like it's going normal, which is good. Don't think I have any bananas in my chest now. I think they're all gone. I did have some in there. I was kind of just hoarding them because I couldn't find them anywhere else. Oh, now it looks like the furnace is finished. Really need to carry all this camp ash around, obviously, but so the chest is a little bit full. I suppose I can get rid of some of these dried leaves. I really don't need that many. See, now this is not double stacking like it was before. It's kind of all over the place now. I think some of that charcoal fell, didn't it? Yep, 2 on the top. Oops. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these dried leaves. There's a lot there. Let's take those, see if we can slot them in. These take up too much room. They really do. These take up far too much room. The cassava root. Nah, so that's it. Can I at least put that stone in? Okay. Can I put them in anywhere? Oh, they only weigh 300 grams. I suppose that's okay. Just trying to lighten myself off a bit, but... There we go. Well, at least the bag's organised. If this isn't... The only reason I'm keeping all these painkillers is if I do accidentally pick up a frog. Oh. I don't want to have to bungalow around in the jungle trying to find the that tree with the red flowery things on it to make the brew. Right, so that's... Let's just restock this. Right, so we've got nothing else here now. I've got to go and cut more stuff down. Yep. Oh, long sticks. We'll do long sticks first. Few clumps over here all close together. Make sure we use the blade. I actually do have a couple of metal mat blades stored in a chest back at my other one. They're good. They take 2 hits to knock down the bamboo instead of the 3 that this stone blade does. So it's one more lot of stamina you need, and but honestly I really don't think it makes that much of a difference. And you can just easily find rocks on the ground. You don't need to be messing with the forge and stuff. I mean, I've got heaps and heaps of metal sitting there to make into, I was just only making axe heads and blades. I didn't even bother. I didn't bother with anything else. So I've got heaps and heaps of metal waiting to be forged into something. I just couldn't think of anything. The axe heads take up a lot of room in the chests, so I think there's maybe 2 still in the chest. The blades are nice in the chest. They fit quite nicely next to each other. There's maybe 2 of those left in the chest. But if you're out in the middle of the jungle and your blade breaks, you're much easier just to find a couple of stones where you are and make a new blade, then run back to the base just to grab a metal one out of the chest. So I just tend to stick with these now. There's one. So my blade skills are at 100. I did notice though with the obsidian blade that I made, it's not as good. I'm not at 100% with the obsidian blade, but I would have expected that to have cut these bamboo down nice and easy, but it always broke them into sticks, like if you hit it with an axe. I think it was maybe it was just my blade doing it. How's that? Maybe a couple more. Is that? Yes, it is. Just spots along here. It took ages to train myself to recognise that tree. Kept running past them all the time until I... Where's the other one? So that's what happened. I ran off before I watched where they all fell. There it is. Yes, I'd run past those trees all the time. Obviously at the wrong angle, so I wasn't highlighting the fruit. But now, you spot them a mile away. I do think they're extremely handy. There it is. So, I think that's... Yeah, that's a decent amount. They'll get us fairly close to what we need, I think, to fill in the frames that we've already built. Where are we up to? I suppose I could just... don't know, should I put them all in and then just do the rope separately? I felt like I was close enough then just to go grab the rope. Decisions, what order to do things in. It's like it really matters. But for efficiency's sake, yes it does, I suppose. One more. So I'll be keeping a track of the... Oh, mine's gone blank. Oh, the bug. The bug reports. So I know what to watch out for that other people have experienced. Yeah, I'll be following that quite closely. I mean, we've already had what, two hot fixes since the release. So yeah, they're on top of it. And of course it'll take a while for them to go through everyone's posts and figure out what the problem is. But I've been really impressed. Really impressed with them, how they've dealt with things and the communication with everybody. So I haven't played anything else yet so far this weekend. Mainly because I think last night I was so determined to get those frames in place. Felt a bit brain fried after, as I wasn't up to playing anything else. Yep. Yeah, so hope everybody's having a good time this weekend. Gaming. Or catching up on some TV. So pity we can't be going to the movies. I'm even sad that we do have a drive-in here. Last drive-in in the state it is. And even that's closed. So that was a bit sad. Will you get in there? Yeah, so the drive-in closed too. I'm not really sure that they had to. You know, they could have just said the candy bar's closed. Bring your own food. But yeah, because I mean, most of the businesses around here are asking for contactless payment methods. So card, no cash. So they could have done that too at the drive-in. So that was pretty sad when they said that they were closing. A lot of people couldn't understand why. I honestly, I don't understand why. It's not exactly the weather here for people to be, getting out their lawn chairs and sitting outside the cars. It's a little bit too cool for that now. But I suppose this could have been the possibility of people doing the wrong thing, and so, as is the case with all of this, I suppose better to be safe than sorry. There we go. We're going along pretty well. I'm not sure how much. I can do one more frame with the rope, but I'll have to run back over and grab another batch. Yes, it's been a interesting time, shall we say. Never thought we'd experience anything like this. But we have, so we have to just make the best of it. Okay, let's make another run over for some more rope. So this is my last little bit. Wow, see, that went so quick. Goodness me. I don't think I've got enough rope to do how many sticks I've got left here. No. That's right, there are some rope trees on this side of the river. So let's get these sticks in. We need, yes. Okay, so we can put in this one, complete, and then I need 2 in the next frame. Okay. So we've got obviously 10 here, and okay. Right, so that's my rope done. Yes, and 5 more sticks. It should bring us up fairly close to how many frames we've got done anyway. Or is that actually it? That is it. Yeah, no, I can't put these in anyway. Ah, okay. We'll leave these on the shore. Don't want to drop them there. Right, let's pop up here and see if we can find some rope. Actually, while it's just around here, isn't it? I'll grab those few bamboo logs that have been cut down at the... There it is. Did I just spy it? Yes, I did. Hello, armadillo. Yeah, there's those 2 logs there and a long stick which we can take back with us. I might grab some of these too, since they are getting a little bit scarce on the other side. But there should be heaps over here from all the trees I've cut down, so... we might be short on sticks. So there's... yeah, I don't think there are too many... oh, here's one right behind me though. There's not too many log trees left over here. Is that droppings or a carcass? A carcass. Don't need that then. So there's another log tree. And another one there. So there's still a few over here. I was more over in that direction. The ones I took. I didn't come right back here. So, is that still that same carcass I'm hearing? I can't see anything. I'm hearing it, just not seeing it. I know sometimes it is actually under. No, I can't. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Oh, see, there it is. Just like I said, undercover. Tricky little thing. There's no other logs just sitting here, is there? Let's just do our little trick. So we can take that stick with us. I'll put the logs into place and I'll just leave the stick with the others on the shore. I don't think these 2 logs will... oh, that's a nasty. Nasty one. Let's go after him. Since I do have to be picking stuff up off this beach. Could do without the nasty shock. Oh no, there we go. So where are we up to? This one. Yeah. Right, let's see. Where do we need rope? Oh, is that one done? Yep. Cool. 2 more done. So we've just got 2 more rows. Excellent. So that is how many frames? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full frames. So we need 33 logs, including that single one for this frame. So 11 trees exactly. Oh, that's nice. Handy. So if we need, and we'll need a few more sticks. Alright, so 11 trees. Excellent. Alright, oh, what have I got on me? Let's hammer all these down. Little sip. And obviously, oh, wrong one. Yep, and we need some meat, obviously. You did well then. Well, what's the time? Okay. I might, I'll do some more rope gathering and cut down some more logs. Well, I'll cut down 11 trees to be exact. Any of these are weird size? I don't think so. They all appear to be the normal size. Yep, that's just obviously a little glitch. See, that one there looks a bit bigger. Alright. Okay. We should be good now. We got any fats? Do I have a... Yes, I do. Get rid of that. That's a lot. But we should be fully... Yes, we are. Let's see, what do we look like from here? Pretty good. I like it. Yep. It's really starting to look like a base now that more of the frames are being filled in. Excellent. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.